just like that. It's like magic. Level-headed, what's up, buddy? Hello. Are you there?
Craziness. I'm here.
Dude,
Can you hear me?
yeah, right when Mountain Girl cut off, you came
I know.
on.
I know. I saw that she was leaving as I entered the studio.
So what's going on, man? This is crazy, isn't it?
Well, so I made a statement in my live yesterday that
Mm-hmm.
the other couple that was found, they were found where their phone pinged.
Yeah.
So I've been watching Adventures with Purpose for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and they pretty much where the people's phones ping, they do like a map outreach from there.
Yeah.
But they also have help from they work with the Cold Case Foundation
Uh-huh.
a lot with what they're doing. So they have a lot of intel and inside stuff, but they do it unorthodox way that they find these people.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, this one they started out further and then came into exactly where she was.
Mm-hmm.
And all I gotta say is I want to know the legalities behind this Hellcat.
Oh, giving it away?
Well, I mean, is that going to be sufficient to the founders? So,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Will they Avengers with Purpose, they get the Hellcat, right?
well, they have a GoFundMe right now for
Oh,
a
do they?
magtometer.
Mm-hmm.
For a magtometer, they have an old case that I've been following for a while. It's called Randy Leach. He went missing in like the 90s or 80s.
Mm-hmm.
But with all the Sutton stuff, they need a magtometer in order to go underneath the sand.
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be a great addition. They're almost there. I think they have like $8,000 more to go. It was like $38,000 to buy this magtometer.
Oh
Um,
wow.
and then they're gonna go and I think there's like three or four cases that where the soot's probably built up so much that it's
Mm-hmm.
covering the cars.
Oh
So
man.
so that's really interesting to
Well, I'm sure after
where they're going with
this,
things.
I'm sure after this they'll have the funding for it because they're really going to be known uh, after this. And by the way, I'd like to point out this comment here. Levelheaded says they do a production, they will show it.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
they
I just
totally
saw
do.
your comment, man, because like, that's how far I
Uh,
am off the comments. I wanted to catch up real quick. Oh, hey, where'd you go? Oh, we lost him. He'll be back. Glitz and Glams, how are you girls doing? Sad day it is. To Popo, so sad it is. Hey guys, thanks for everybody who's checking this out. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I pimp the channel, and we welcome back Level Headed. How you doing, man? You got a little excited seeing your own comment, and you bounced off. Did you hear me?
no, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I was looking to see if my comment and the leave buttons right next to it, and they got fat fingers.
Oh, dude, that happens. Sully does that all the time. Real quick,
Yeah.
RJ63. Now RJ's usually he is one of he's a longtime friend here, and for him to be serious, you guys need to take pause and listen. Everything about this case screams those who know something trying to misdirect and then going silent after they realize they aren't as smart as they think, and people aren't as dumb either. And I think that's really what Mountain, I almost said Mountain House. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Mountain Girl was saying that all their stuff, the people that came out, it's just, I don't know. This whole thing seems weird to me. I didn't get in on all that stuff. Uh, what do you, so you said you know Avenger with Purpose. You've seen a lot of their stuff before. Why can they find this car and the police can't?
Well, so they live, breathe, eat, and drink. This is what they do. This is their
So it's their
life.
job.
It's their job. They've been doing it for a while. They're good at what they do. They have qualified people.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing it. I mean, over in Nashville, they found like 15 or I'm sorry, I might be misspeaking. They might have found like 20 some cars over in Nashville where people were
Jeez.
stealing cars and then stashing them. And they pulled all those out. There's an episode on their channel. People should check that out. I mean, that's repetitive finding of cars underneath the water. So when he can like, and they were even finding cars that only had like the wheel and the front axle left, where the rest of it deteriorated and went down the river.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have that experience of finding car after car after car, um, as opposed to regular law enforcement that they might do this one time in 3 years with the
That's a
same
good point.
technology,
That's a good
they
point.
don't. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Look at Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's not a lot of cars going into this reservoir here. These are I pulled up a few of the pictures here because and even now I see in the chat they're like where did this happen. This is the do you know any of these pictures level headed? I'm not familiar. Like Cold Creek seems like it goes into the reservoir is what I hear. But
yeah,
this
but so their first post was that they found it in Poser, or however you want to say it, the Poser campground.
Proser
So when,
Proser
yeah, so
uh,
Prosser,
Pro,
right?
I don't know.
Prosser, I think it is.
Okay.
So it was pretty much where phone pinged is where it happened. Their
Mm-hmm.
first original post was at Prosser.
Okay.
They took that down because obviously they didn't want tons of media coming there and drawing attention
Mm-hmm.
because it's quite the process to recover the car out of there. And it'll be pretty much a lot of chaos if a lot of people show up there. So
That's true.
yeah, they
Um,
have to get tow trucks and a whole bunch of stuff. So,
um, what do you think about the car being upside down?
well, uh, they have two theories on that. One is that it was going at a high rate of speed.
Oh, now that makes sense to me.
The other is we don't know what the until they come out with their video. They do a very good job of showing them actually going back and forth, like surveying the bottom of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be able to see if there's rocks or stuff in there. Then that's enough to like turn a car over if it gets hung up as a forward motion. But we'll be able to tell once we see what the bottom surface is. They'll do a video at some point. It's just they may do it in a month from now. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing. I've never seen their videos. Hang on a second here. I just lost it.
Oh,
What I
you're
was.
missing out.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I'm missing out on everything. I am late to the game. Oh, hang on a second here. I do. Oh, look. Hang on a second here. Let me do this real quick. I have. Okay, cool. So it's still on here. Let me bring this up. I just saw this. This is over on Twitter. This is where they're saying they found the car. So if that makes sense, so like it's a boat launch ramp. Oh man, that seems kind of sketch, right?
No, because that's almost so like when you watch their stuff, almost every single person is by some type of boat launch.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, because the
It's just
thing
easier.
is, well, and who's to say what was going on? If you're driving, it's dark out, it's 12:30 at night. You think it's just the regular road and you drive right in.
Oh,
The
that's another point.
Yeah, and there was another case out of Indiana that I
Oh, and
was
this is
watching.
from the scene right here. Can you see that?
Hold on one second. Yep.
Okay, so this is live. This is a live picture taken. Um, oh, hold on. What's this over here? No, I guess those are just boats, right? I was thinking maybe here on the left hand side was there started.
Well,
I
they
don't know
use
how they.
little. They use little. So they basically they take a camper, like a RV, and then they pull a trailer behind. But in the trailer, they have like I don't know what you call them, but if you own like a sailboat, you use this little rubber raft to go out to your sailboat.
Yeah, like a dinghy.
That's what they use to search the waters.
Oh
So
wow.
they have a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's Annalise.
Which one? This
That's
one?
Annalise. Yeah, Annalise from Ten to Life. She's
Okay.
real good. She shows like the different maps there on that post.
on this video, so we need to watch
Now,
I
this.
think
this makes me
so.
have still a lot of questions.
Do you hear
Although
it?
it looks like an accident,
Yep.
yes, I believe that it probably was. Why weren't the friends talking? Could anybody else have been in the car? Did they flee? How did nobody find her in just 14 feet of water? If a CRV is 6 feet and she was in 14 feet of water upside down, that only leaves 7 feet left remaining above to search. How did divers for 2 weeks not find that? I get there's debris, but in just 7 feet? And still, why was nobody cooperating and talking?
That's the
Is it
key thing
because
to
there were
me.
drugs involved? Is it like there's just still so many questions? I have more of the details on my YouTube. I'll put the link in the bio. Hey guys.
So yeah, that's a big thing to me. Is why was nobody really talking? And I don't know. Do you believe that thing where they said that they weren't talking to the police? Like the parents told them don't talk to the police or whatever it was.
Well, I don't know. I pulled up the average income for the area,
Yeah,
and you're dealing with a lot of kids that are like lawyer parents, and but
yeah.
here, let's just put this on you.
Uh
So,
oh.
if you had a kid
Don't talk to
and
the police.
being a lawyer, what are you going to tell them to do?
Don't talk to the police.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's also that is a there's a YouTube video called "Don't Talk to the Police," and I suggest everybody watch that. It's God, probably I don't know how old now, 20 years old. Like I found it when I was in law school. I was like, holy cow, this guy's amazing. Um, Now I mean I do understand that, but it seems I don't know. Um, that's
Well,
interesting.
at the same time, I was on a Twitter feed where somebody
Mm-hmm.
was asking, they were like questioning who bought the alcohol for the kids.
Um,
And I said, what relevancy does that have to her going missing?
mm-hmm.
Because for one, you're not going to buy alcohol and then attend the party with them.
Yeah,
For two, but who's to say they don't have a fake ID? And for
yeah,
three, if I was 16 years old, I would have just took it from my parents.
that,
You,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
like, the relevancy of who bought that is not relevant. I mean, it may play a part in this, but I don't know what's going to happen after.
Well, you
That's going
know
to be the big question.
what's funny about how you say that, and guys, if you're new, level-headed, his stuff, he's a great investigator, and you do like missing people, right? Is pretty
Yeah.
much your focus on. So this is the guy we want to be talking to right now. So if you have questions, please put them in the chat because this is awesome. Like he's a great friend of mine. I don't get to chat with him as much as I want to, and that the fact that we are get to hang out and you're an expert in this type of stuff, man. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. But one of the things that Mountain Girl said, and I don't think I've had yet a chance to say it, they have made such a big deal over Kylie's jewelry. And maybe, again, I'm an amateur, man. Like, I don't follow this stuff all the time. But I mean, I noticed it. I noticed that they keep talking about, like, she had on, like, this gold jewelry, whatnot. Uh, and Mountain Girl said she wondered if the jewelry was still on her. What do you think about that?
Well, so I'm going to go back to the video that was taken right before she went to the party
Mm-hmm.
where there was no jewelry on her.
Yeah, see, I didn't think I saw it. Are you talking about the picture
The
where she's in the store?
Yes, I didn't
Yeah,
see anything there.
I didn't either. And, like, I don't know. I don't know. I was like, I'm not going to write it off, but, like, I didn't see it. But I do, though, think it's odd how they've talked so much about it. Uh,
Well, there
the,
was even a Craigslist post of some type of jewelry over in Sacramento, and the post got taken down right away. So that was suspect to me as well. Hold on one second, I'll be right back.
yeah, no problem. No problem. Guys, listen. Kiely Rodni, Adventures with Purpose, have say they have found the vehicle, the silver Honda CRV, upside down, in 14 feet of water at Prosser Lake Reservoir. Evidently, it's off the boat ramp. there. Um, it's a all this is breaking news. I want to thank Shaney again for right here. Everybody say thank you, Shaney. She is the one that alerted me to this happening right now. I got on the stream immediately. This came out before any of the major networks have gotten it. I know there's a few other YouTubers doing it. Hopefully, right now we've already had Mountain Girl on here. Right now we got Level Headed. He really is a YouTube expert on missing people. His goal is to use the channel for good to find people that just go missing, because it's weird. Like people shouldn't just disappear. Uh, let's see here. Real quick, I want to get back here to the chat. Um, so let's see here. Mary writes, let's see, the big thing the kids are doing now is having to have a party they call a ghost party. No pics, cameras, cell phones, etc. Nothing allowed in but the partiers, and no one speaks of it. So that sounds like
Like put your keys in the bowl type of thing, right?
that's a fishbowl party, but different kind of a thing. But yes, yes, it's a no, it's a like a don't drive home. Drink all you want to, but put your keys in here so you don't drive home. That's the ghost party. To me, that's just what you do partying because I have a strict rule: no cameras. But that's funny though. That's funny that they're calling it now. It's a ghost party. I guess ghosts are real popular right now. Oh wait, look, I love this. I love in comments from very talented and intelligent individuals from across the country. They have the same comment. We got Yaya, the Fight Club. We got Bella, like Fight Club. Right back to back at the same time. Um,
Well, that was one of my things when they were talking about that they would have boxing gloves there. Like my
that's
first
weird.
thought was is what
Fight Club.
well, that was a college thing when I was in college where you would have a party or whatever and people would put on boxing gloves and box in the middle of the courtyard. But just as like a friendly little boxing thing, but um it's weird on younger kids, but maybe younger kids are evolving from some of the stuff that college people do. I don't know.
Um,
I
yeah,
do know that
it's
there's two new missing 16-year-olds out of Nebraska.
Nebraska. Now, are
Yeah,
they a
they
couple?
well, no, they're cousins, but they went missing, or maybe they're sisters. Well, no, because they're both 16. They went missing out of the house after 2 a.m. with
Oh,
not taking a vehicle, so somebody obviously picked them up or they walked, but they can't find them. So,
I have a question. You say Nebraska. Are they from an Indian reservation?
no, they're near Kearney or
Okay.
Kearney. I'm sorry,
Uh,
Kearney.
you kind of laughed when I said near from an Indian reservation. You know why too? It seems like there was a recent thing where there were all these kids missing from these reservations, right?
Yeah, so I covered, there's 170 missing, two were found. So there's 168 that were missing from the Navajo Nation, which is in
Holy
Arizona and New
cow!
Mexico. I covered it not too long ago. I read every single one of their names. The FBI stepped in. My team of people, True Crime with Sunshine, she makes her posters. She made 168 posters, and I'm in the process of giving them over to the Navajo Nation. So they don't have any posters. There's nothing out there. There was like 15 people that had actual posters.
Dude, that's so crazy to me. That's so
They
crazy.
just had
Hey,
flooding go through there too, just this last weekend.
uh huh.
So so that's going to create some more problems for them over there.
Hey, I know this may sound weird, but it does have a purpose. Have you seen the movie The Black Phone?
No.
So we watched it last night. It's an incredible movie, first of all, but it deals with child abduction. And holy cow, man! Like I've never been so creeped out. Like when I say creeped out, not like sickened, but scared. Like this is one of the best scary movies I've ever seen, and I'm gonna have to give you credit for that because of the work you do and seeing how, like again, man, like these kids, they you feel like they don't have a voice because you how loud can you scream for somebody who's missing, which is something that's here with Kylie. It's like everything she went missing, and then it's like all of a sudden everybody got quiet. And it's just it's so weird. But yeah, the Black Phone, man. Like I thought about you. I was watching it. Like I was like, if you haven't seen it, you really should check it out.
I will. I'll have to.
If you like scary, suspenseful type stuff.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, I'm working on the Michael Vaughn case. I've been
that's right.
involved for the last couple months. I'm close with the family, and yeah, there's a lot. There's some movement in it right now, but hopefully this next week. I mean, they have two semi trailers that are getting decals put on them with his
Oh wow.
picture, and that's the unveiling is tomorrow.
Oh wow. Awesome. That's
Yeah,
great. All right, so will you be covering that? Is it gonna be a live thing?
I don't know yet. I'm waiting for details to come out. I don't know if the news came out and said that they were unveiling them tomorrow. So that was yesterday. So they should be covering something on it. Hopefully.
All right, hang on here real quick. Let me stop and share something because this just popped up on Twitter, and it is the first one I've seen yet.
Well,
So,
Sammy. Speaking of Twitter, Sammy posted that it wasn't confirmed that it was her. So
oh,
I don't know what.
oh,
Yeah, there was some crazy things. I was watching another stream before I came over here, and
holy cow!
yeah, well,
Well,
that's an experience maybe. So,
this goes. Look at this though. This goes Fox News is the first one here. Um, it's this is 7 minutes ago. Kiely Rodni search. Dive team finds body near where missing California teen last seen. Now, Adventures with Purpose, they said it was confirmed it was her. So I don't know. And now that's weird that you said that right at the same moment where this came up. It says body finds
well,
body.
I'm going to tell you something about Adventures with Purpose and how long they've been doing this stuff for.
Mm-hmm.
So they pull up the plate, they get a confirmation on the plate. They usually don't confirm anything until law enforcement's there to actually confirm.
Mm-hmm.
But with it being so fresh, I don't know. They might have been able to tell that it was
Mm-hmm.
her in the car.
Mm-hmm.
They for sure found her car. I'll tell you that much.
Dude, this is crazy. Uh, what if this? And let's just stop for a moment before reading anything else. Let's think about that one. Is what would happen? If we find out that this wasn't her and everybody's back on the thing, I think to me that brings up a whole new set of questions.
Well,
Like,
we know for sure that it'll be her car and her tag was on that car.
yeah, but imagine if that's not her in there.
I know that would be crazy.
Holy cow! Is that? Have you ever heard of anything like that happening?
No.
Oh wow, wow. Uh, let's see here. Human here. Say human. Confirmation is usually positive ID by family or DNA with law enforcement. Um, yes. And so I understand it not being right now, but what if though? And this is just speculation. What if that ended up not being her inside that car? And by the way, guys, before you forget, before you get out of here, because everybody's jumping around on channels, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. Don't forget, level headed in here. All your stuff. You and Mountain Girl should be up in our stuff. Uh, I think White Rabbit, she's running a chat deal, and also we got Sully here and Shaney here. They'll put stuff up for everybody. So just look in the chat, guys. And please don't forget our friends. These guys, I love Mountain Girl and I love Levelhead. I love looking at Mountain Girl better than I do him. Just gonna let you guys know that. White Rabbit agrees. She likes looking at her better than she does you. Sorry, bud. Uh,
Well, you didn't do what I said.
what was that?
That was supposed to be you were supposed to get a bandana and you're supposed to be in the film with the two dogs.
Oh, yes, yes. I know, I know. I messed up, dude. I totally messed up. But did you see that?
I
Guys,
did see the video.
my wife is the White Rabbit, and y'all have given her 100 subs on her YouTube, where she just likes to put up video shorts of the dogs, and she likes editing this stuff. She likes getting them to pose. It's really cute stuff. So if you guys remember her, don't please subscribe to her. She is doing amazing stuff on those things. But she just crossed 100, and so she put up a new video to celebrate the 100. And I really think it's her best, man. I died laughing. We had to go buy bandanas last night for that too. So um,
Sully's right. Sully's comment that she just
this
did.
one
That's why. Yeah, that's why they did that. Yep.
confirmed by law enforcement medical examiner. So let's see here. But still, though, this is the first. So look, we've got an hour stream. This came up at 7:13. So that's yeah, like an hour and 10 minutes. I've been running before Fox News picked up a an article on this. So this is awesome. This is the awesome invention of the internet that can do so much, and hopefully everything works out normal. Like this was her and everything else. I know we're talking about it because that's fun to talk about. That makes your mind wonder. What if that wasn't her inside there? Or even then, people are going to wonder, what did she die of? And was her seatbelt on? Was she in the driver's side? I don't know. I don't. I know nothing about these types of cases. You know more about that, level headed.
Well, it's the what ifs. I mean, Adventures with Purpose. They do everything by the book.
Mm-hmm.
So once they find the vehicle, they pull the tag. So they take a picture of it, send it to law enforcement. They read it to law enforcement. So I'm sure that the tag and the car, year, make, and model, while they're underneath the water, is come back to confirmed. Can they confirm that it was her? No, not until the medical examiner confirms that. Um, have they been wrong? Not in anything that I've ever seen.
Oh, no, that's a good. I didn't think to even ask you that. I didn't even think to
Yeah,
ask you that. So you have a
but
lot of
that
faith.
doesn't. But that doesn't mean. But they do work cold cases.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they were cold cases. Yeah. So this is a. I don't know, man. This whole thing's just to me from the beginning. Oh, Tom Gillis is here. Hey, Tom, what's up, bud? Uh, I was actually talking to Tom Gillis. He's actually a real life PGA pro. And anyway, we were talking the other day, and he said like he kind of found out about the this case. He watched some of my videos on stuff, and so now he comes in, and these words right here, this rings true to so many people because oh no, like people were not expecting Sunday night this to break. This is not a lot of people are they go back to church on Sunday nights, their Sunday dinner. These are not things that people want to think about. And I just saw this Texas Jen. How long has she been there? That is something that goes on in everybody's mind, level headed. What do you think? Do you think that, does your
They're not in
guy,
the party. I think that when the phone pinged, it pinged her going into the water. Like maybe her phone pinged from a phone conversation right before,
mm-hmm.
and then right into the water afterwards.
So you're not a conspiracy on this type of stuff.
No, because the other couple that went missing that was in the car accident, their phone pinged exactly where their accident was. They just didn't see them because they're off the road a ways.
What did you think? Because this was asked about. Somebody asked me this earlier. What did you think about how how the person that found them said, "Oh, there's a car down there. It's covered by brush."
What did you see the actual footage of where the car was? You could barely see
No.
it. It just was like a headlight that was like sticking out.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that. No.
but my thing is that it's still Nevada County, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So if you went out there, wouldn't you, if the phone pinged right there, wouldn't you like go over the edge a little bit to see?
Yeah. So I saw like a picture of the crossroads where it was that they wrecked, and it's weird for me because it's right down a ravine, right? And there's no guardrails. Now, like I live in East Tennessee, so we've got lots of mountains or hills or however you want. They're not California mountains, but you know,
Hmm.
a lot of like you go if we didn't have guardrails, people would end up down, at the bottom of these mountains all the time. So I thought it was weird that there was no guardrail or anything there, and I didn't see any tire tracks. Even with any like brakes, you still have that first little skip before the brakes kick in. It's like they just went straight off that turn right there. Uh, I have not seen any other pictures, but I just thought it was weird that one person, I guess that person found where the ping was and went and looked for themselves. I guess, right? Let's see here. What else we got? Uh, Lowhead, you're on mute. I don't know if you realize that or not. But that's fine. If you have to go take care of something, we are still. I'm looking over here, looking at Twitter. Still, I'm getting the top stuff. Uh, what is that? Hang on a second. This is weird. Of course, it won't load when I see something weird. The statement says, Kiely Rodni father, who is Danielle Rodni? And it will not load. The link. Oh, wait. Oh, Daniel Rodney. Oh, Danielle. Guys, I can't read either. Oh, yeah, the hoodie. That's something else. And with Mountain Girl, what she was saying, this is how long it's been since I got this. So the hoodie, there's a lot of talk about the hoodie that she was wearing. And I wonder if they'll find her, like, what she's wearing when they find her. Um, oh, what happened? Did Tom Gillis? Um, awesome! Second time. Tom Gillis hit 1,000 subs. Congratulations, Tom. Uh, welcome to the show. It just gets harder from there.
Hmm.
Um, so I was saying, level-headed. What was the sweatshirt? Do you remember that she was wearing? It said the white one with the pink writing.
Well, that one was confirmed in the one video that they had from the party.
What did that one say?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I
I
can't
have
remember
a
either.
thumbnail with it on it. I don't remember what exactly it said.
I can't either. And anyway, it was some of the stuff that Mountain Girl was talking about made me think of like I wonder if she's in where if she's still wearing her sweatshirt.
Well,
Um,
and that might be one of the key factors to them being able to
Identify
say
her,
that
right?
it's her. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Path to Truth says 3 police dive teams searched the lake prior and didn't find anything. Within minutes, AWP found the car in 14 feet of water. There is zero chance they missed the car in 3 separate searches. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll just go back to technology. And if you're searching in a lake, like you can't even see 1 foot ahead of you. Like if
Yeah.
you watch AWP's videos, like if you're diving, you can't see 1 foot in front of you. So they use the sonar up on top and they search a lot. So way more than that, and nothing against the police department.
Hmm.
They're just not they don't do it every day.
But they had the FBI there too.
Yeah, but they don't do that every day either.
But okay, yeah, yes, I agree 100%. I didn't complete my thought when I said, but they had the FBI there too. I'm so sorry. I felt so stupid. As soon as I said it, you started answering. I was like, no, wait. That's not what I meant. The FBI was there. So I, as a layman, expect the FBI to have the equipment that the local police wouldn't have.
Well, they don't really do search and rescue in water. That's why the Adventures with Purpose, their niche is the
Hmm.
water search and recovery because, as you can tell by, I think they've recovered 23 cold case people already.
Hmm.
So, like, their niche is needed. And they do
Hmm.
have other, I know of three other channels that do what they do now,
Oh,
that were
really?
just regular scuba divers cleaning up lakes that now do what they do and have kind of joined forces with them and kind
Hmm.
of work together. So there is a big, I mean, it's helping to clean up the lakes, but at the same time, they're helping families.
Yeah, it's just it's weird. The whole thing is that's just weird. So, Path to Truth is really on this on the video, and I see what Path to Truth is saying is about the police. And it's
Yeah,
like,
but they might only have like it's all about so like Adventures with Purpose uses a Garmin with 360 underground water. I mean the thing's like a $10,000 piece of equipment, and they might not have had that. I'm sure
yeah,
after this they'll probably have it, but
yeah. After this, they're probably not going to have any problems raising money or anything. But what Path to Truth though? So I fish 24/7, right? And then like what you're saying about the police not having the training, I think that's something else I didn't catch on. Is did like local help, like like how earlier you're saying like all this is because of YouTube stuff like that. But like you would think that like I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking weird. Like I think like that scene in Jaws where all the fishing boats go out there, they're gonna try to catch the man killer fish, right? And anyway, I'm like, why weren't there people like Path to Truth out there with their own sonar? And then you
well,
have
well, a lot of times law enforcement won't let regular people do it.
good point, good point.
Well, because Adventures with Purpose was not going out there without law enforcement okaying them to do it.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of that as long as it's a public waterway, they can do it. But sometimes they run into problems. They have enough credibility now that they pretty much don't have any problems.
Gotcha. So
But
they
early
just
on, they had problems with being able to do stuff like that.
yeah, it's weird. Well, I'll tell you my experience. It seems like law enforcement does not want you to one up their use of toys. Um,
Oh no, definitely not.
I did a local it's called like I was like a Citizens Police Academy, I think is what they called it, and it was like 6 or 8. It was 8 weeks, and you did everything. Like you spent one day with the department, like their crime lab, their bomb team, their SWAT team. They had a dive team as part of their like maybe that was the part of their SWAT, like their special operations. And the dive team stuff, like that one blew my mind away because you guys like you're underwater for hours, however long the tank lasts, and you're going inch by inch. You can't see anything, you can't hear anything except for your respirator, and you're fishing around, with just your bare hands trying to find something in this murky, muddy goop. And I was just like, my comment was like, that'd be terrifying to me. Like, I couldn't imagine finding somebody. It's like, yeah, it's sometimes, especially, and of course, all of them always say, whenever there's a kid involved, that's the worst thing. Like, they can't get those images out of their heads. Um, but yeah, it's hard. It's a hard job. It's impossible, not impossible, but it's just, I don't know. There's nothing good about it. Um, do you any other stuff about Adventures with Purpose? Or
I don't know. Watch their videos from the beginning to like from their early days on to where they are now.
mm-hmm,
Um, I mean, they've gained credibility and they're doing good things. They'll continue to keep going.
mm-hmm,
Um, I guess that's the biggest thing is in the future, like being able to help and get there as fast as they did is a big difference. So it'll be interesting because I think they're going up to Selma, Selma,
Uh
California
huh.
next.
Yeah.
There's Jolisa Fuentes, which I did a video on yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
is the next one. She disappeared after being at a gas station at 5 in the morning, and she went out into rural area. They're going there next, so I think it's only a couple-hour drive. So they'll probably be there. I don't know, maybe 2 days from now.
Oh well, surely they'll be in Truckee. Well, hey, by the
No,
way, does anybody know if Truckee, if they have any press conferences lined up or anything yet? Has anything broken on that? And also, oh, cement just broke in. Arriving late. What were there any car tracks going into the water? I don't think there ever was. Was there level head?
I don't know. You would think that there would be, but I don't know if it was ever verified.
So it's just like a boat ramp is what we got now. Uh, uh, let's see here. I've got the. Let me
But the
see
picture
here.
you showed, it looked like it was sand.
Yeah, let's see here. Those aren't the.
But I guess there's four-wheelers and dirt bikes and kayaks and all kinds of traffic all the time. So I don't know if that would throw people off because I guess if it's a boat ramp, there would normally be treks there anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So it could throw you off.
Hang on here. I'm back over on Twitter real quick trying to find uh, potential development in the mystery. Why would that be development? That's different than what they just said. Oh, wait, here we go. Hang on. Okay. Now let me bring this up. So you said the pictures earlier. It looks like sand. All right, here we go. So this is. Let's see. Where did I get my thing? I got so many tabs open I can't keep up.